Yeah, we up in this motherfucker with Messiah, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, in this thing.
Hell yeah. Messiah, let's see if we can push this over like this a little bit. Bam, see your face. Yo, Messiah is in this motherfucker. Tears of those who know about the squad and the gang told us about Messiah. They work together, and you motherfuckers know what the gang is. There's a whole lot of gang shit.
Beloved gang.
Beloved gang, baby. Hey, yo, man. We was talking about Sam Smith. It made me think about Sean Chantel. Sean Chantel's one of the homies in the clip. Sean Chantel, man, I was making fun of Sean Chantel all the time, and I love Sean. Sean, I love you. But this nigga Sean down at the body shop, licking lollipops, finger popping bung holies. I told Sean, you better stop. He said, I'll never stop. Finger popping bung holy, oli, Hey, yo, shout out to Sean Chantel. I hope you watching. Yo, man, it's gonna be fun, man. Last week was fucking crazy. Yo, Ramon's still alive. Ramon was able to go home and make it out alive, daddy. See, now, ladies, let that be a lesson. When your man is on his work, doing his motherfucking thing, don't be playing a motherfucker because something he said, because baby, he out here representing you. Go to Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy.com. All right. Oh shit, we about to be on. Clown it. Oh, real. Okay, cool. Oh, you don't have to put them on just yet, though, because we got to play this first song. Oh, shit, this microphone's still on.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
I said, but little I had with you, then you got mad at me while you were passing me, just like I acting young. I didn't have to see all of the past, don't be all of the future and pattern of pattern, but who supernatural movements I felt them the most as a child. Like all of the wildest and all is cracked up to be. You heard it too, but ain't tuned in the wall to make moves. You ain't moved in the wall, creaky puppetry. I make a move, such a mom interrupt to me. Bet you fools make a lot to run up on me. I see you cruising, go fuck me, my knuckles clean. How I kick game, my kick game, winner sharp a lot. Smoking distillate, you smoking turpentine. I make dissertations, make a twerp, hurt and go berserk inside. I'm the perfect person for a curse to find. Motherfucking first prefer the first in line to spread diversified a rhythmic nursery of aspiration to search the sky scream. Damn, chore boy, damn you, but God's stand, I'm God's plan. You on silent, he's on Dan, what you want, scram? I'll be wherever beloved me. I'll look to company.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah. We back on the land. Liz Nathaniel. To you. It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little musty ass wet in these bad ways. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building. But we not starting with you, Moni. We can't start with you, Moni. We can't kick off nothing with you. We got to kick it off with the Woody Messiah. Messiah's in the building, y'all.
Right, yeah. What's happening?
Oh, Messiah, man.
It hit with y'all crazy ass.
Messiah, tell the people why you're here a little bit. Tell us what you're doing, what the demonstration is.
Man, first and foremost, man, thank y'all for having me.
Oh,
I really
yeah,
appreciate
sure.
y'all. It's been a blast, even these 5 minutes kicking it with y'all up in here. Hilarious. So, yeah, we here representing Blended, man. That's the new TV show. That's the new movement. We've been fortunate to create some magic, and we just hopefully asking for Chicago to come check us out. So this Saturday, we are having a private screening, not a premiere, but a private screening of our new TV pilot, Blended. It's an awesome show starring some of Chicago's best talent. I'm not going to give you too much, but it's about this African-American architect, male, who's secretly dating this Caucasian white female school teacher. And she thinks she's pregnant. And so on their way to go get a test, some things happen. So again, it's full of dramatic. Got some comedy in there. Again, full of Chicago's talent. This Saturday, 2 p.m. and 2:45 p.m. at the Northeastern University Studies right there on 39th, right off Cottage Grove. So Chicago, come check us out. Yeah, get your tickets on Eventbrite.com. DM me all of that good stuff.
Respect.
Now, Messiah, I was talking to the homegirl Tirza, who's in the pilot. Now, Tirza thinks that it'd be a good idea if you could give away at least 2 tickets today.
Come on, let's do something.
All right, for sure.
right.
Let's get it on.
I don't know what's been going on with the phones recently, Ramon. Have you? People told me they can't get through.
I don't know. One time somebody tried to call, but they couldn't get through. I don't know what's going
couple
on.
people. So this is what we're gonna do. If you watching right now, all right. So shout out to everybody that come out and watch this nonsense. Shout out to everybody that listen to this nonsense. But if you are watching, get in the chat, and if you say something in the chat that we rock with, you get to have these young ass tickets.
You got these young ass tickets.
You just do it like that. We could just do it just like that.
Right.
All right. All right, because we gonna try to show love in these streets. Messiah out here, and also got something I didn't necessarily tell you about, but I'd like to interview you. Ramon and I would like to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
during a particular part.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just a couple of questions, brother. All right. Then it's not an interrogation. Okay.
I was gonna say, man, who out there watching? You got a wire on you?
No, not me. Not
We
me.
know you did it. Just admit it.
As I told law enforcement once before, I'm an actor and a nanny.
This is a dramatization.
This is right. This is a dramatization, face head ass. These are all props. Now, with that being said, let's keep going around the room now. Young man, who are you?
Oh, my name is Ramon,
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning.
I said, yeah.
Cause you make me feel my homie Mon.
Come on.
My homie Mon.
Come on.
My homie Mon. And I feel alright. I say yeah. Woo! Okay. Take it easy. We're doing too much this morning. We're acting like a damn morning show. But you know why though? Moaning, you know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning.
Hey, y'all got that together, man. Y'all can harmonize like a
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you, big cuz. That's my favorite part. Out of 2 whole hours, the music and singing, moaning. Every week I get a kick out of listening to what some nice artist has sent us, or somebody was nice enough to let us have, or, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't just play anybody stuff, you know what I mean? We just like a little community of people from all over the world, build relationships with. So I'm always like real happy to be like, oh man, that person cool. Oh man, they made that jam. They doing their thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then saying, you know I love you, moaning.
Let's go top it off real quick.
Real quick. All right, and my name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is the Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that shit? You like this game?
The Asiatic black man backhand on the business. Speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hockamon Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But we might do a little freaky remix and just talk to Messiah during that part today.
That's right.
Because this is an interesting brother. I know some things about you, but I would like for you to tell your own things. You know what I mean? A lot of times we don't like to talk too highly of ourselves. You know what I mean? But, go ahead and big up yourself. You know what I mean? show yourself some love. You understand?
Respect.
And then we're gonna roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. So we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that it's better to big up someone else than big up yourself. And if we're lucky, we can get to Ayo What Man. That is our segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Messiah, what was your week like? The last 7 days.
Oh man. This X-rated or
No.
I mean,
I'm just
you know,
playing.
As long as you keep it clean.
Yeah, but you can say all type of stuff
I'm
though.
just
Like
saying,
you can talk
yeah.
around the issue. Like instead of saying you having sex, you could say you go to Copytown Mountain and blow our guts out.
Yeah, there it is. Nah, man, just a lot of grinding, man. A lot of grinding. Getting ready for Saturday. We are very proud of the work we've been able to do with Blended, this new
Nice.
TV show, this new pilot, and we just literally taking our destiny in our own hands, man. You know, for the last couple years, I've been back and forth to LA, film festivals, grinding, getting in front of people. Hey, take a look at this script. And now we actually have a product. So just making sure that we give the people what they want on Saturday, man. Making sure it's provocative and entertaining and just this and that and everything that the people want. So Saturday for Blended, that's really what I've been doing the last week. I got my boys, you know, this is the PG-13 aspect of it. And then just kicking it, being a black man in Chicago, find some time to kick it when I can, but more so just been grinding, man. It's grind season for real.
I hear that.
Mucking with a G here, pal.
Ramon, what you been on, Daddy?
Man, compared to his life,
You've been on the couch.
yeah.
That's why you've been sleeping since last Thursday. Oh my God! No, what you been on, Ramon? You been on
Nothing much, man. What did I do this week? I got up this morning, 5 o'clock. Got that workout in.
something? You already know.
Gotta
You
do
already
that.
know.
Got
Yeah.
that workout in, 5 a.m. Shout out to Fit Results.
That's your gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called? Called Fit Results.
Fit Results.
All right, that's what's up.
You get
Daddy.
fit and you see the results. shout out to Fit Results. I don't know. I've been doing double workout days. So I'll go in the morning, I'll do weights, and then in the evening I'll go do the MMA.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I've been doing my double thing.
You ain't playing, boy.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Somebody told you to meet you outside of school.
Yeah.
Get ready. The bully outside waiting for him. It was after last week's
Right,
broadcast.
so that's all those girls.
An army full of women ready for your little
trying
ass.
to grab me. And I've been getting ready for This Is Your Brain on Beer comedy show. So it's tomorrow at Midwest Coast Brewery. So,
Nice,
I'm trying to get that together.
You getting up there or you producing the show?
Yeah, we produced the show.
All right, man.
Yeah, so it's called This Is Your Brain on Beer comedy show. It's like first set they do a sober set, second set they get drunk and come back and do another one. So it's been going on for a while.
Dude, a minute.
Yeah, it's been on for a while.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it does nothing but grow and grow.
Yeah.
Last month was sold out,
Yeah,
right,
last month
Cub?
sold out. Hopefully, same this month.
Yes, sir.
We'll see. So,
Blessings, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Get them.
And yo, I'm supposed to look at a script, right? And my man's one of my old homies, and he was like, "Yo, I need you to sign this NDA, scan it, send it to me, and then get it back to me. That I give you a contract. I'm trying to put you on, man." I was like, "All right, no doubt. Yeah, then send me the demonstration." So I signed a demo, and then I go scan it, blah blah blah. Send it back to me. He's like, "Nah, man, you ain't signing the right place. You got to sign another place. I'm telling you this. I'm not playing with you right now. It's going down right now." And I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, "Yo, son, I known you for like almost 20 years. You think I'm gonna run off with your demonstration? I don't need your NDA, okay? All right, I'm out here dealing with OPP. I don't need his NDA. Hey, man, all right, we're gonna keep this party going. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're in the Bad Waves Comedy. If you want to look us up and see us live stream on YouTube, we're in the Bad Waves Radio. And if you want to dial in, chat with us, and try to get some of those tickets for that Saturday night event, that screening of, what is it called? Blended,
yes.
Blended.
Saturday afternoon.
The number to dial is 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's Q4.org. Once again, or at least for the first time today, we're going to break your love.
Shorty hit me on the gram. Yeah, you know I'm about to slide it. Cop the foreign whip, out the shit, about to drive it. Pedal to the metal, switching lanes, feel like I'm flying. Stunting on these haters, yeah, I ain't even trying. Tell them lanes we riding. Yeah, you know we rollin'. 200 on the dash, riding like a few stolen. Pull up to the club, start vibing like we own it. Party all night, we ain't leaving till the morning. Yeah, everybody hating like I just won a trophy. I don't really know you, but they act like they know me. I been stunting on you haters to this rap, my bitch my lonely. If you ain't paying up, got some shooters shoot like Kobe. I ain't really trying to stun, young hitter came from nothing. Started from the bottom, now I'm really up to something. They say I'll never make it, I don't care about assumptions. Don't hop up on this when you see me about to run shit. I'm ready for this paper, I'ma get it till my heart stops. Grinding every day from the first to the ball drop. Buy my pops a Lambo, I just buy the whole lot. Yeah, I pray to God every day like a whole lot. Before they die, all my parents see me make it. 100 with my people, yeah, I wasn't born to fake it. Spanish mommy in the club, yeah, she bout to shake it. She could do it with her clothes on, but I'd rather shorty hit me on the gram. Yeah, you know I'm about to slide it. Cop the foreign whip, out the shit, bout to drive it. Pedal to the metal, switching lanes, feel like I'm flying. Stunting on these haters, yeah, I ain't even trying. Tell them lanes we riding. Yeah, you know we rollin'. 200 on the dash, riding like a few stolen. Pull up to the club, start vibing like we own it. Party all night, we ain't leaving till the morning. Yeah, they know I'm the realest, I don't go for like around. When we come for my dogs, we gon' throw you in the pound. Shorty bust it open, she gon' drop it to the ground. We nick off in her parents' crib, can't even make a sound. Ain't no time to mess around, you effing with my focus. We was getting situated, riding in the Focus. I was in the schools with dime baggies in my folders. In the classrooms, turning up, had vodka in my folders. Ain't say the word, haters, shake them off. When they ain't loyal, break them off. Making magic with the pen, yeah. I got the sauce for the butter law. Yeah, you done with off the balls.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Happy birthday, Amira!
Yo, check deal, you know what it is. This case of Rim was the case with him. Mr. Cola ass so to get you clean on your overs. We about to keep it official in here exclusively on Bad Waves Radio, Q4.org. You heard me? Wave Runner Radio exclusive.
Sicario.
Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. Branching but the trees on me. Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. Ain't just shaking but the leaves on me. Started with a 16th, flipped to a knew I won't be long before my money started growing. Copped a 3-7 after my third 7. If you get it in the streets, you already know. Try to test you, wanna see where your heart at. If it boy, ready for combat. If they know you blow it, you'll notice they avoid that, but still play it smart. Never sleep where your coins at. Ribs touching, mad they ain't eating. So when you getting money, it's hard to swallow when they see it. Just pay them no mind, they don't deserve attention. There's a bunch of mad in they feelings. Just keep that iron ready. Lord knows I'm spitting it. The you could die if you get hit in the thigh or leg. I'm talking type 11 or so. From Thailand. Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. It's branching but the trees on me. Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. Shaking but the leaves on me.
Made it through the struggle, the rubble, just like the Flintstones. Clapping competition like targets, an apple on your dome. Made it out the dirt, baloney sold at the liquor store. Hoping I could win off the scratch off or do a kick though. That was the pass, a check came, go like Saddam Hussein. Check out my neck game, used to buy chains at arcade game. Used to take the bus home with 4 quarters. Now I'm about to cop the new Benz with 4 Bitcoins. In that order, O's in the rental like the yellow brick road. And the goal was to get back home and go slow if I see state patrol. Since the tadpole, I was quiet and bashful. I been had a stash full. Asked my mom's the time she went in my dresser drawer, and I ain't giving nothing back that I took without asking. Especially wasn't there when it happened. So you could only imagine what I spent that cash on until you see me in that foreign at pump 6 putting gas on it.
Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. Branching but the trees on me. Started from the dirt, now I'm here, I ain't giving back. I've been putting work in for years just to get back. Big facts, any ideas, dead that. Shaking but the leaves on me.
Weed, Bush, Skunkamola, White Widow Super Cheese.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
मैसेज करूं तू न करे रिप्लाई मैसेज को सीन करे तेरा सीन क्या है भाई डीपी ना दिखती तेरी व्हाट्सएप पे मुझे सीज किया बिना बोले स्टैचू तूने मुझे फ्रीज किया हंसते क्लोज यादें पुरानी थी जो रील्स सारी देख ली शक्ल ना दिखी तेरा एंग्री इमोजी नखरे तेरे सह के होने लगे हाय बिना पिए मुझे तू तो वीट सी चढ़ती जाए रोक ले मेरी आवारगी तेरी ऑनलाइन नाराजगी थक गए हम तेरी ऑनलाइन नाराजगी थक गए हम तेरी ऑनलाइन नाराजगी दिल दुखाए तेरी ऑनलाइन नाराजगी सह ना पाए तेरी फॉलो कर तेरी नजर की तीर से दिल को अपने हॉलो करूं मैंने बोला सच पर तूने मुझे लाइक किया बिना बोले हाय तूने मुझे बाय किया
टाइम पे टाइम ना देने की वो बात थी फिट किया वन आवर कुछ देर के ना वो बात थी
Listening to Bastards All Day, Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Yeah. Whoa, hey. I'm in a, running up. Nigga been turning in front of this. So I'm in a, done it, yeah, I ain't coming like that, nah. Yeah, can you smell what Johnson's cooking on that stove top? Just let it rock. Bottom dwellers, we had no shot. Cause she killed from the free, like Ice JJ on the beat. Cause me and heaven's like believing Mason Betha could preach. I stand corrected, protected. Yeshua's death on the tree. Both off a blessing from seed. A lesson rooted deep in the soil. The problem is me. Toil inside in my sleep. Dreams of becoming a G.O.D. or one of them at least. I mean, it's Buddha, Allah, Zeus until you spot Achilles. In grand scheme, the truth like Jordan while we rollin' Heelys. Thinking our flow goes so bananas till you finally peel these artificial fruits that lack the nutrients that you need. I said, I Got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I'm forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now. Got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I was forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now.
One mistake had done enough. One good take was enough done, for sure. So is it safe to say that I'm a 101? If your son was a plan B, then wait, hold up. See, look, it gets critical. The thought alone pitiful. Flesh could be a pitiful, you know, tombstone ripping through the inch or two of these that I completed. When I add them up, I'm somehow at a divide, saying I didn't mean it. A response of mine that's average, not enough forces in the drive to get carried. Like a carriage, my every move was backwards was move every sight scary. Lost greed, so I with no caution take. Should've took caution and take heed. A bad thief, rob myself of everything. Temporary settling, curse my life, sign my name, exchange for reckoning. Ink dry, thinking that it's way too late for editing. Caught up in a cycle, still pedaling.
I got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I'm forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now. Got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I was forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now.
Stoop kid, posted upside my stoop. Only been here 3 years, but I finally laid down my roots. I don't make whereabouts to take trips that'll wear 'em out. I'ma be the next brownstone to earn fair amount without trying to charge their account. This feel like easy money. I ain't working hard like I need the money. Relaxing, cashing on oxygen like I breathe the money. This metaphor might sound evil like we praise green idols. These rifles freeze with your hands in the air like Jesus coming. All glory to him, he worked out. So now my muscles burst out like tank tops on the beach as if I worked out. No really, I guess I got a sponsor. He paid so I can wear this, my outfit for the concert.
I got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I'm forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now. Got a feeling this ain't like the beginning, forget it, I'm going around. There's a version of me, but in turn my steering, I'm learning to simmering down. How I claim I'm the realest one, knowing I'm wicked and really not fit for the crown. But you said I was forgiven and I didn't hear it at first, but I'm listening now.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved Gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day.
Yeah, baby.
We back on the land. Listen, Nathaniel,
To
to
you.
you. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked our whole show off. The beloved banger was Versifer, I think that's how you say it, by Chore Boy. We know we do a beloved gang banger at the top.
Beloved
Every
Gang,
time.
baby.
And then we went out of that into 200 by our boy Hitman Rock out of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rock on his weight loss journey. He on a weight loss journey right now. Not only is he on a weight loss journey, he on like a positive movement journey. We was messaging the other day and he was like, I'm telling you, bro, I'm not doing nothing but showing love. I'm showing love out
How much
here.
did he lose?
Initially he lost 200 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, if you
How the hell you do that?
dieting and working out.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I mean, I was a bigger guy too. Yeah, I was a.
You just told the story.
I'll show you later. I looked a little different, but I was a chunky monkey.
Ooh, that monkey.
Chunky monkey. Hey, I was working one day back when I was working like a real job, Chase Mortgage, and we were talking about that song, You and That Monkey. One of the homies was like, I still don't understand that song. I was like, what you mean? He's like, is there a monkey in the video?
Wow.
The life of an incel. Oh my God, the life of an incel. You know it is hell. So let's keep it going. That's so horrible. Shout out to everybody who trying to get some sex in their life, but they can't. All right, so moving right along. We went into some brand new Amira the Songstress. It is called Free. Shout out to Amira the Songstress. It's her birthday today. Let me go ahead and kick this song for her one time. I learned at Comedy Sports. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. So then we went into...
Got that out the way.
Damn right. Then we went directly into what song did we go to? We went to K Sarim and Sonny Blanco with the Get Back. If you have a computer that has the internet, or if you know of a local library that has an internet, you can go to Killing the Arts TV and see K Sarim's TV show Nail's Way. And that song, The Get Back, is off of The Dark Room by K Sarim. Hey, Ramon.
Yeah.
What did they say about K Sarim?
What's the case with him?
What is the case with K Sarim?
I don't know. What's the case with him?
I don't know. Court case, suitcase, cases of Chris. Ow! It's a camera online. I can't take credit for that. Then we went out of that into our homegirl Hima Kaki, aka the Kaki Singer. And that was Jay Bird's song. Shout out to Jay Bird featuring Hima Kaki. And now, Ramon, because you love this song so much, and because you're much better with these international words than I am, how the hell do I say this?
Which is the
online?
I think online not I don't want to butcher it, but I think it's Naji.
Online Naji. Anyway, thank you to both of them artists all the way from India hooking us up. And then we closed out with the Roman Done Enough. I love what they do. Them and there's the gospel or Christian artist, whatever the genre of music is called. I love what they do because again, you listen. We're just talking about it. You can listen to Molly Percocets. You could turn up to Molly Percocets.
Right.
Can you turn up to Jesus for a sec?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just a quick sec.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Right.
The Lord love music too. And it's so gritty, so hip hop, so urban. Like they do the Roman. Check out the Roman's album. It's called The Roman. All right. Tears is in the chat.
Tirza, what up, guy?
Yeah, shout out to Tirza. What is this? This includes messages. Sorry, the chat said something.
Tirza says, "Oh, hello, glasses."
Yeah, I know. Wait,
Sean
I clicked the wrong thing. Sean Chantel probably said something in the chat he shouldn't have. All right. No, what is this? As Sean, I would tell them both no. Okay, yeah, Sean definitely said something in the chat. All right, so let's keep this thing going. Shout out to everybody who listens to this and doesn't watch it. Shout out to everybody who archives. Oh, you know what else? I said this off air.
Yeah.
I went to the symphony.
Yeah.
Went to the symphony this weekend. It was dope. They pour heavy. They pour heavy. Yeah, they pour heavy at that bar. I was like, man, this was expensive. Oh, I see what you're doing there.
So you walking in but crawling out.
On the real.
Hey, if you're going to be there for like 4 hours, you might as well.
Right, feel like a conductor. I was in there conducting the damn song myself.
You took the stick.
Dude in front of me. Oh my goodness.
You know you drunk when your shit is slurred.
Yeah, right. All right, now that we have made fun of myself, and shout out to Sydney Friedman, who hooked me up with those tickets.
Nice.
Yeah,
Respect.
One of my best friends in life, Kate Friedman's mom.
My man.
So yeah, big up to them for hooking us up with those young ass tickets. Made me look, young ass tickets. Made me look real cool.
Right.
All right. Now with that being said, let's move on to our news segment. A little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like our own comedic Beethoven, is Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I say yeah. Cause you make me feel. Come on.
Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay, take it. Josiah's getting too turned up in here. Ready. Oh my goodness! But like any good dessert, there's always a cherry on top. Moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. All right, hit us off, Daddy.
All right. Let's see where we can start off today. We got some nice little subjects here. Okay, so a woman orders. I don't know if you guys remember. I told a story about Pretty Little Things. A woman ordered something from Pretty Little Things, and she ordered some boots, and she got like some boots that were all muddied up and yeah. So another little young girl, little Pretty Little Thing.
PYT.
Yeah, PYT. Basically ordered something, and she ordered some leggings.
Okay.
And when she opened up the package, she found that there was something extra in the package. She noticed that there were a pair of used knickers.
Hey, cuz Black History Month.
All right.
All right. Don't you dare talk about them knickers like that. All right.
Knickers be showing up when it's least suspected.
Used ones at that.
All right, tell us about these knickers.
Yeah, so apparently she had some knickers in her leggings. They were in there too. So I don't know how they get in there. I'm guessing someone at the Pretty Little, whatever they call it, Pretty Little Thing, must have tried on the leggings before packing them up. Wow. And forgot to take her, hold on to her knickers.
There we go.
Hold on to her knickers, so she just letting them run wild.
That's right.
Oh my God! So
yeah, man, let them knickers run wild.
Yeah, let those knickers run wild. So yeah, she said, "Oops, a little extra present for you." In her,
oh my God!
In her Pretty Little Things.
Keep it moving. You
no
dirty,
words. So she was. She said she wasn't the only one. Oh man, who else had? Somebody else had something like that. They ordered $20 Cogger trousers. Oh, somebody ordered some trousers, and when they went to try them on, they were like 5 feet long. So they were like really long trousers or pants.
What are they doing over there?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody else. Let's say we're packing.
Who is working customer service at Pretty Little Thing?
Man, I don't know. Something's wrong with these people. Oh man,
they seem distracted.
Right.
Oh, and then another lady ordered from. She ordered. I don't know what Shein is. SHEIN. She ordered. I guess it's a store. She ordered something from them, and a little lingerie, kind of like dress, sexy dress. And when she opened up the package, there was a little note with the dress. It said, "You will die in this today."
Oh. So do you still wear it?
Right. I guess somebody was trying to play a joke on her and sent that in and said, but that's crazy. So Pretty Little Things. I mean, get your stuff together. Yeah. Get your knickers together.
Oh my God! Can you please keep going? Just keep moving it along.
All right. Let's see. A woman tells her husband. A husband tells her wife that he's going on a business trip, and he's going to be gone for 2 days, and it's about a 2-hour trip from where they live. So he proceeds to call her on the day he's supposed to return and says, "Hey, look, I'm not returning today. They extended the meeting, and we're gonna finalize everything on Sunday. I should be back." And he sent her a picture of where they're supposed to be at the meeting. God, and man, I got this lady. If you shouldn't be in this marriage if you got to do through all this stuff. So what she does is she takes it. When you see the pictures, they come with this metadata or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that you can tell like where it's at, the location.
Yeah, identifying location.
Yeah, and all that. So and what time it was taken, and so she did all that, and it turns out that the picture was taken 10 days ago. So he's somewhere. And the location is like 20 minutes away from where they live. So I don't know. Somebody's lying. So she confronted him when he got home, and he was like, "Hey, look, I took that picture." It reminds me of the girl said, "Don't you drive a white car?"
Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's what's out here for you in the dating world. Fake pictures and lying ass Ukrainian girls.
Right.
And everything in between.
Right. I was like, hey, she pulled up in a black car. I said, hey, you drive a white car? No. Wait, I didn't ask you.
Right.
It was a declarative statement. I've been in this car.
Right.
Multiple. I was just in this car last week. What are you talking about? All right,
let's talk about marriage.
Wait. Check out the chat. Tirza is telling us what Shein is. Shein is a company in Asia that uses child labor. In the past, the kids have sent messages to us saying things like, help us.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, thanks, Tirza.
Well, thanks.
By the way, this is a comedy broadcast. Keep it going, Ramon.
All right. Well, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Oh,
right?
God,
well, no, it's just a good story. So,
it's not, dog.
He's like, oh God.
This is his thing. Look, brother Messiah. He will say, and we've talked about this before. Dude will set you up to make you feel like you about to hear something good. You like Christmas. We all like Christmas. He'd be like, yeah, well, who don't like? Yeah, sure. He's like, okay, well, the wife died the day before Christmas, and she was murdered. I'm like,
no, this is
how you go?
So this young lady meets a man. She's 19 and I think he's 18.
Okay.
And at the time when they met, she had her cherry pop before she met him.
Okay.
Right. And he stated that he does not have his cherry pop. He's been a virgin, and so they've been together for a while. Decide to get married, and the bride to be is planning her thing, and she's getting everything together, and she says, oh, I'm gonna get this lovely white dress, which he responds, I don't think you should wear a white dress.
Ooh.
So I think you should wear a red dress because you're impure.
Got him. Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Apparently, he said at the beginning of the relationship when he found out that she wasn't a virgin that he had no problem with that, but apparently not, because he was holding on to that one.
He was standing there with his Lance Sullivan.
Yeah.
The flashbacks.
Yeah, he was sitting there he's like, man.
Well, so my question is like, what country is this? Like,
here.
That's here?
Yeah. It doesn't say where, but I'm guessing it's here.
But like, nobody's a virgin.
I know.
Like, he needs to.
Yeah. And plus, like, if she lost her virginity, it was before she met him. So he had the chance to get out, right?
He pulling the Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate said that she was like, oh no, I met him before I met you. He was like, yeah, haram, you're cheated. How dare you have sex with someone before me?
Right.
I'm off in my Bugatti.
That's tough, man.
So she told the guy's mom, and she was like, well, you know what?
I'm calling your mom.
He should. If he tells you to wear a red dress, he should wear a red suit also, because he's not pure.
So he was lying too? He was lying?
Well, he might have sex with her, so I'm guessing he's not pure anymore. But
ouch.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, look, this is the.
But he knew the stakes.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, he knew already that she was gonna be, that she wasn't a virgin. So why, you could have got out of that relationship. Like, look, hey, I'm only waiting for pure virgins.
Right.
I
think his feet start getting.
I read my Quran every day. So
right. What is he? Yeah. Come on, man. What are you, a jihadist? Like,
he's like, card up. No, card up. I didn't, he tried to pick his card back up. You put your card down in his face. I had my finger on it. Card up.
She looking at him. Why you renege?
Right.
He pulled up his pants and said, because I'm a renegger.
I'm a renegger.
Used
renegger. Use renegers. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's stay in the wedding topics, right? Let's keep it in the wedding. All right, this one's a good one. So this comes from a makeup artist. He's telling this story because makeup artists say, we do makeup for the bride, and we've seen everything, from husbands, or whatever, people using drugs and people throwing up and getting nervous on the day of the wedding. And she's done a lot of things for the bride, because when they're getting ready. So this bride she was working with had to use the restroom,
Okay.
And so she said, all right, come on, they pick up the dress, and they go off to the restroom. And when they walk into the restroom, their both jaws drop of the sight that they just saw. Oh. They ran into the groom was in the bathroom, and their jaws dropped. And then she was like, I have never seen anything like this ever in my life, and I don't know if this wedding is going to continue.
What was it?
So he wasn't doing drugs.
Okay.
He wasn't cheating. Wasn't throwing up. His mom was breastfeeding him.
No way.
God does not like ugly, man.
No way, bro.
I read this. I'm like, man, this can't be true.
No way.
So apparently they were in the stall, and they walked in, and her mom, I guess he was sitting on her lap and breastfeeding.
Mama's boy.
And so they say, like, some people say that so like women, they breastfeed, as long as they keep breastfeeding the kid, they'll keep producing milk. Absolutely. And like there's people who like breastfeed kids like they're 6 or 7, and so it's like, well, this lady, he must have been breastfeeding this dude for his whole life. You go home and like suck on
oh man,
the teat.
The teats. It's time for tea and crumpets, Mom.
Oh my God!
Come now, boy. Lay in my bosom.
Yeah. Yeah, and once again, the sheer joy you get out of stuff like this is just really mind-boggling. Like I often am like, how evil is this person?
That is
that woman, that poor woman on her wedding day.
But here's the thing: she ended up marrying him anyway. So I said they didn't say. They said she. Besides all that she saw, they went through with the wedding.
So look, let's say that's nice. I like this. I like how the story ends. I'm glad you had a happy ending.
She's a ride or die.
She really is,
man.
You know what I'm saying? She caught
for better or worse,
right?
She's great. She caught her husband to be still breastfeeding on the day of their wedding, and she still married him.
Right.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
She didn't, at least.
Oh yeah!
Keep it moving.
All right.
Marriage is gonna work.
Speaking of breastfeeding,
we all were.
Breastfeeding.
Who wasn't speaking of breastfeeding?
A woman's sister came by and she said, "Hey, can you babysit my kid?" And she's like, "Of course, I'll babysit your kid." It's a 4-year-old, and he likes playing with her kid, which is a toddler.
Okay.
And while playing, her sister's kid injured himself, a little minor injury, nothing serious. And so she tried to calm him down, and he was crying. She gave him little treats, and told him, calm down. He's crying so much that her baby started reacting, and he started crying because of the stress, I guess, or the anxiety. And the way she calms her baby down is she breastfeeds him. And breastfeed the baby, and he calmed down. But meanwhile, this kid's still crying. So she got the brilliant idea, maybe I should breastfeed him too. So she breastfeed her nephew.
Come on, man. Can't make this stuff up, man.
But he's a 4-year-old, so it might. I think I don't know.
Wait, that's probably worse, right?
Yeah,
way worse.
Oh my God.
But guess what? He calmed down.
Oh my God! Parenting with Ramon Smith.
Oh man!
And also coincides with dating advice with Ramon Smith.
Right.
If the boy is upset, to put a teat in his mouth.
Right.
That is Ramon Smith's answer. Tears is in the chat. She said healthy and cheap.
Yeah, there you go. You don't have to spend any money on anything. All right, let's close it out. Some good news. I
thought we had some.
Right, that was
great. Well, this is even better. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's even better. So a woman spends $4,000 on her wedding. Mm-hmm. $4,000, and you say that's a bargain, right?
Yeah,
that's a bargain. Like $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she gathered her friends, her loved ones. Her name is Danny, and spent $4,000 on a wedding. she married herself.
Oh, God.
She had a
Here we go.
She had a wedding ceremony where she invited all her closest friends to her family, and she had a mirror in front of herself. And she had an officiator. One of her friends officiated the wedding, and she told vows to herself. And at the end of, she said, "You may kiss the bride." She kissed the mirror.
Oh my God!
Wow. And she said, "I did this because I wanted to basically say how much I love myself, because I guess she'd been through relationships and they kind of turned up bad, and I think it's stupid, but it's a nice thing to say, hey, look, I'm going to take care of myself, and I'm going to worry about myself, and I'm going to let some dude tear me down or let society make me feel bad about myself. So I'm going to dedicate myself to myself, and I'm get married."
And have somebody officiate that.
Have somebody officiate it. And they had a whole wedding, like food and everything.
So did she jump over the broom with the mirror, or?
She should have.
Oh my God! Oh man, a lot of people do like dating, dating somebody who's like them.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Sometimes they want to date somebody that's a mirror image. And that's what she did.
She said, "I'm looking at the man in the mirror."
Oh my God!
All right, well, that's it for me today.
Who's the fairest on the wall?
Who's the fairest on the wall?
What's that divorce gonna be like?
And Mirror responded, "You're wearing a white dress."
Now that's it. All right. In that case, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, DEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. I gave myself together.
I love this elevator music. So refreshing.
Thank you. That is Ballad of the Whale. Wait, what did she say? Have you met men? It's tears of don't be coming in here with your radicalness. No, we don't do radical either side of the equation. Have you met men? Save it. Okay. Cause don't never mind. I ain't about to. Is that a trap? Were you trying to set us up? Hold on, we got a sound sting for that.
Trying to set us up?
All right, let's keep this thing going. Oh, and here comes Sean. Yep, now they're starting. All right, never mind. Let's keep this party going. President Joe Biden was seen stumbling up the steps of Air Force One.
My man.
My man.
Was he at the symphony?
He didn't learn from his predecessors on how to engage in foreign relations, which I am an expert of. You must always take the proper steps. Okay.
Wait. What?
It's a rough crowd. He was seen stumbling up the stairs of Air Force One, and when dealing in foreign relations, you have to take the proper steps.
Oh, okay. Proper. Hey, yo.
It's only going down from here. A husband records his wife cheating on him with her brother.
Ouch.
Yes. Now, much like the actor who played Urkel, Jaleel White, learned when his television show was canceled, ain't too many that think family matters.
That was better.
Yeah, thanks. A popular YouTuber meets a little woman, one of these one of the people who are height deficient. I don't know if that's worse than calling him anything else. But he meets her and he goes crazy because of how her body is shaped. He's losing his mind over this, and I understand. Because when I saw her, if I met this little person, I know my little mans wouldn't come up short. I knew you little nasty boys would like that one. All right, closing out. Documented idiocy. A woman is seen recorded at a party taking a huge guzzle of alcohol. And right after she does that, the man sitting next to her goes in to start making out with him. And that's when she throws up in his mouth. Now, take it from me. I'm a connoisseur of dating, a serial dater. There are far better ways to get a taste of her guts. Oh, y'all ain't S-A-I-D.
I like that
one. Y'all are whack. I'm not ever doing these again. No. You know what? Turn this damn music on. Come on, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Damn. Yeah. No, thank you, Messiah.
It's a better way to taste your guts.
Yeah, you know what? You just mad. You just mad because of what you did last week. That's the problem. If you have not seen what Ramon did last week, go to our page on YouTube and listen to the stuff he said.
Frank Joshua said, "Tough crowd." Or
It is, Frank. You know what? I have now signed off from this broadcast. Ramon, you will be taking over. Tell them the internet stuff.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, you can go to Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're in the Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube. I'm actually looking at myself. It's a little bit delayed, but YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834. Unless Urkel said, did I do that?
As a matter of fact, you did do that. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law!
My lips
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Yeah, yeah. When I pull up, all in Byron, I chat. Done a lot of wrong, so I pray to Allah. Baba always told me, pray your salah. I'm on the corner rolling ganja. Ninki Nanka. Boy, I'm a dragon salivating fire. Elevating higher. Finna take the goalie, elevate it higher. Neo King in the coupe, whipping sassy like it's poop. We just living how we do, but me feel like we the shoot. Yeah, I'm in it for the gold, in it for the soul. Let them haters go to war. You singing, they hating from the soul, that's how it go. Why they going crazy? Yeah, my show, that's how it go. They don't do it like we do it back at home. It's a party like a funeral back at home. Don't care about no win or no loss. I'ma get my bag, I'm in charge. Started on my own, we going far. I've been in my bag, let's run it up. I run around the city like a boss. I manifest that it is come by law. Name on niggas get up in their thoughts. I'm like Malcolm X, I do my part. Put my faith in God to do his part. Hating is a sickness of the heart. All my niggas have been here from the start. And all these actors, they don't get no part. Only cash you win for when you break apart. Only lay you win for wet singing apart. Finna run validation card. We was on Kotali, that's the boulevard. Don't care about no win or no loss. I'ma get my bag, I'm in charge. Started on my own, we going far. I've been in my bag, let's run it up.
Hi everybody, this is Mary Conti from Italy. You're listening to Bad Waves on Q4.org, and here's another track of mine called Live Now.
what's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
Get your mind right, sip something right. Ha. Ain't need no Sprite. Yo, Sonova, Danza. Can't folk, baby. Gold scales and gold chains on the glass table. I'm my brother's keeper, don't know if I'm able. Pops with his reefer on the two-seater. Glass of Remy Martin, thoughts out in St. Martin, Barbados, Guyana, Grenada, and Antigua. Trauma behind the lifestyle, but it was way deeper. Hard to keep up in the fast lane. They wanna be the number one, but it's too hard to last, man. Ashtray full of roaches next to the spinning fan blade, linen everywhere with the pattern roses. I mean, what else you expected? 2021 styles that I can mess with. Not even using a single one that you suggested. On the humble, so there's room for me to perfect it. Numbers don't lie, so they assume you respect it. I put that on a necklace, put that on your checklist, put that on my kinfolk. This is not an intro. Sip on something right, get your mind right. Sip on something right, get your mind right.
Yeah, get your head right, get your bread right. Fix your head like I said what I said, right? Chicago Bulls introduction with the fog machine. On these blocks like Horace Grant, and my goggles clean. Foreign a baby, I had every way grammed. Bacon smelling fine, I go everyday ham. Fractions in the kitchen, heavyweight yams. I put 2 on 2 like NBA Jam. Peanut butter jelly, I had every way jam. Escape routes mapped out, every way planned. Dame time, I'ma find a way to get the points. 2025 ways to get these coins. Playing keys on piano that define my past. Incense burning, breaking down the finest grass. My flow is Saddam, you gon' need to send troops. Shaq Diesel, I don't jump through, I be in hoops. Every single colorway like we blend fruits. E30s and I-Rocks, things in Benz coupes. I came clean like dustpans and mini brooms. Young fly, I got the eye like Benny Boom. Sippin' J-Mo, Black Label and Henny too. Champagne diamonds on me, yeah, it's been many moons. Now sip on something right and get your mind right.
Bastards all day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Oh, those sweet sounds of T.I.'s classic Doing My Job means it's time for the Hakaman hookup. But before all of that, Ramon, tell them what they just heard, Daddy.
All right, we started that nice little block off with the Belladon Haisa. That's am I saying that right?
I'm pretty sure.
Haisa?
Pretty sure.
Shout out to Belladon.
Shout out, man. Big up to Belladon.
Is that Heather Nation?
Yeah. Heather Nation is in Belladon. Amy Jacobs is the lead singer, the front woman. Man, big up to them, man. They really doing their thing, man. And they got, I don't know what the new album is going to be called. Damn, I don't remember what the album this is called that came off of. Because this is the album that got Go-Go on it.
Yeah.
This album got it's got Tribute on it. This album is banging too.
That's the one that got the what's that one that's like a circus?
Oh, I don't know what album that's on, but that song is called Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah. No. Belladon slaps like Mo on Shemp.
I love that.
Followed by Mo Furel.
Yeah, by Mo.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Mo because we just played Mo last week. Mo was the song. God, what is that song called that we love? Lifestyle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my mama. That's the realest one.
That's the one that said
What?
A Terminator.
No, that's Anthony Dancer.
That's Anthony Dancer.
Another, that we just played.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going. Yeah, we're gonna say something
All
about it.
right. Marty Conti with Live Now. Live Now, sorry.
Yep, big up to Marty Conti.
Marty
Marty Conti, all the Newman Records. Frank Joshua, that's how we found out who Marty Conti was.
Yeah.
Who Moses was, came from Frank Joshua. Big up to Frank Joshua. Now, why don't you clip that? You clip me messing up the edits, or not? What was it? It wasn't the edit. What was it? It was a typo.
Oh, the title.
Mess up the typo.
The Blue Ball Wood.
Blue Bell Wood is out February 24th. Blue Bell Wood.
Not Blue Ball.
No.
Not Blue Ball Wood.
Frank Joshua will catch your ass slipping and clip, dead on his Instagram. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got my ass looking a damn fool.
He said Newman Records, baby. That's right.
Yeah. Look, he just said clip. This my guy, though, man. I love Frank Joshua. Frank Joshua, man, keep it going, daddy. And you as well, Ramon. I was talking to Frank, but you can go too.
All right. So it's followed by Anthony Danza featuring J.J. Kin, Mind Right.
And I believe it's just J. Kin. That's another typo.
That's another typo. Hey, see, Frank? Look, he talking about Blue Ball and J.J.
Okay. Take it easy.
Probably eating those chips while he was writing this down.
Hey, you bogus. But that song that we just heard was a Mind Right. That's on the compilation album for Proof Avenue Records. That's Anthony Danza's label that he has himself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, based out of Seattle, and the album is called "We Got Plays to Make," Volume 2.
I feel like Anthony Danza's topics are always like basketball. Doesn't he have like Karl Malone or something? What's that?
He is a basketball referencing a word, N-word.
What's that? Does he have a song? Who sings that song?
No, that would be the Wave Runners.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to the Wave Runners with Carl. I think it's called Karl Malone. But shout out to the with the surprise, black rappers watch basketball.
Really?
Yeah, Ramon don't know.
Couldn't imagine that.
How dare you, Ramon?
Oh, Ramon.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be about the culture.
You know who's my favorite team?
Who?
The New York Knicks.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Moni. Come on, Moni. Oh my God, that was good. All right. Now it's time for the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? The streets were happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for young men who wanted the guts, but instead got some throw up. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those men who, enjoy a little bit of warm milk every now and then, even if it comes from their mama's tats.
Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's, we're not doing that. So
we're interviewing.
Yeah, we're gonna interview Messiah.
Yeah.
But normally we'll say like with today's shout out or salute, we would throw it over to Ramon.
Yeah.
The Savage
Slayer Smith, aka Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Moaning.
I said no.
Oh my God! So, Messiah, we have you here today. We're very lucky, very blessed to have you. As Tirza said, you were super cool. Oh, stop it, Frank! Frank in the chat messing with me, talking about he got a
Ballwood.
Yeah, with a blue heart.
Blue heart.
Blue Ballwood.
Frank, your ass so damn ignorant. That's why I rock with you though, like the Flintstones. So it's not a long interview. Just gonna ask you a couple quick little demonstrations.
Yeah, man.
So, as far as Blended, you wrote that?
Through the grace of God, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long did you worked on it to like get it down to where you wanted it?
Years, man. So true story, real quick. Years ago, maybe about 7 years ago, had a concept for it and co-wrote it with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And the energy wasn't the best in that situation. Sometimes we can do things that we think are gonna be positive, but if they start off on the wrong note, then it potentially won't go anywhere. So that's how that was. So then as we talked about the pandemic, man, a lot of us during the pandemic, we had no choice but to learn how to do new things, whether it be edit or do other things, and so just rewrote another version of it, and that's the version that we have now. So on and off, man, about 7 years in the making, man. Absolutely.
Oh man, 7 years. That's a lot. That's interesting because a lot of people like see stuff and they don't know how long it takes to like come up with that. Like you see documentaries and you're like, oh man, documentary is good. And it's like, yeah, we've been working on this for like 20 years.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, like that's
Yeah, what ended up happening, we co-wrote that first version and decided to scrap that. Then during the pandemic, wrote another version and end up getting a shopping agreement with. So you all watched the Jamie Foxx show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fancy, her name on the Jamie Foxx show is Fancy, but her real name is Garcelle Beauvais. She's on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now.
Okay.
So she read it. I met her at a film festival and sent it to her. She's also producing as well as being an actress, and she loved it. So we signed a shopping agreement, and we thought that it was going to get picked up by Amazon, HBO, but it turned out it didn't get picked up. So frustrated, thinking about it, like, man, this story, it definitely it has to move, and just decided to rewrite it again. So this is on the third rewrite, the third revision, and that's what we have now. So, just hopefully this version will take it over the edge and and get it in there.
Are you directing it too?
Yes, sir. Through God's grace, yes, sir.
Now, what's interesting, like, so have you directed or written for anything else, or is this?
Yeah, man. So I'm heavy theater. Here in Chicago, I've been fortunate to write and produce and direct 10 original stage plays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So some of the shows have been just recently. Last year, we were at the Eric Crown Theater with a show called When Mars Meets Venus. Shout out to Global Events Productions, and then so heavy theater. So I think it taught me to have that live writing mentality. Like you gotta, it's something to entertain people live, especially in Chicago. They come to the show like, all right, show me something, make me laugh, keep me on the edge of my seat. And I love Chicago for that, because they're not gonna play with you. If you're not coming with it, they just sitting there. It's the slow claps. So if you get any claps at all, so I think transitioning into TV and film, obviously it's a different medium, but you have to have that keeping people on their edge of their seat, keeping them entertained, keeping them engaged type of mentality when writing. And so I've done 10 original plays and been fortunate, obviously during the pandemic, to write another 4 scripts, 2 TV shows, and then 2 feature films.
Oh, nice. Hey, him and I are actors.
Yeah. Hey, let's get it on, man.
Yeah.
It's our time. So, and everything happens for a reason. The relationships can keep going. It doesn't just have to end with this interview.
Oh, no,
hopefully, this time together. I mean, I'm all about, good chemistry is good chemistry.
Yeah.
And talent is talent. So we all just get direction, and we know what we're doing, and we've got a common goal. Let's go for it. So absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the bigger part than him, though.
So this event going on Saturday is a screening of the is it TV series you're aiming for? Is it like a half hour, or is it an hour?
So it's an hour long. Yeah, thank you for that. It's an hour long drama. So we recorded, and again, last year during the pandemic, I would go out to film festivals, and even at the Oscar weekend, and sneak into these Oscar parties and different, and meet people. And, I love that concept. I love it. Okay, can I send you the script? Yeah, send it to me. So I won't throw any names out there, but A-listers that you know, would send it to them. I don't have time to read it. So we were like, man, we got to take our destiny in our own hands.
Yeah.
So what we did, we shot the first 15 minutes of it, which is called a proof of concept.
Right.
Because some people, may have more time to press play, as opposed to reading your hour-long script.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's better to show it to them, too.
Exactly. Yeah. And it shows people like, I believe in this. And I'm a huge believer in you got to show the universe that you're serious and things. Like, there are the law of demonstration. You have to show that I mean business with this. And I think that when you do that, as anybody, when you put one foot forward in front of the other, and you move, then it shows, okay, he's not playing, she's not playing. Let's make it all. Let's conspire to make whatever needs to happen to meet the right people. And it's just been an amazing journey. Even this, it all just comes together. You know what I mean, in some way. So, man, just enjoying the ride, man.
That's pretty cool.
Last
question for me. I don't know if Ramon got. So where the name Messiah come from?
I was going to ask the same question.
So, man, my birth name is Daniel, man. And I'm still Daniel. It ain't like somebody call me Daniel. I'm like, man, who is that guy? Like, no, I'm still that guy. But maybe when I was 13, somebody was like, man, what do you want to do when you get older? What you want to be? I was like, man, I want to save the world. And they were like, oh, you want to be a Messiah? And so I was like, Yeah, maybe. You know, so I'm not at all trying to say I'm Jesus or I'm the Messiah, the Savior of the world, but it's something that I always do my best to represent as far as just being a decent person. Again, I'm not saying I'm sitting up here perfect, but you know, the name kind of keeps me on a certain path of trying to do decent things out here. So
it's cool.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like cool. It's a moniker. You say like so.
Yeah.
So it's basically like something that would motivate you to, because like, you know, people say, well, I want this to change, I want that to change, I want this to change, but you know, people like Gandhi said, you know, be the change you want in the world. Correct. Right? So I think like you, by getting that name, is like, I want to change the world, so I'm gonna get this to remind me that I must always be pressing forward to doing good things to like make that, you know, make that stuff happen, and not be like wishing it on you know.
Yeah, it could backfire too, because people use it against you, like, you know, oh yeah, I heard you was fighting in the club, not the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't, you know, have a problem with something.
Right,
know?
right.
It's like I'm still a human being, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But honestly though, I'm even about to change it up again. So not on some Ye, but I get why Ye did it, because it's like you keep evolving in life. So my next demo is gonna be go, just go, just go. It's G-O. Like, and why? Because when you say, all right, man, go, let's go, man.
Right.
You know, let's get pumped, let's go get what's ours, let's get it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Well, you know, I've got a couple of monikers myself.
Okay, I'm listening.
And a derivative of from the artist David Ruffin, if you heard of him.
Without David Ruffin, y'all ain't nothing.
That's right. You know, you want to, you got to be what you want to become.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I wanted to be a clucker R&B singer.
Dang.
Not like this. So David Ruffin, Dave Ruff, Bacardi Dave Good Stuff, David Lopan, and David Manolo.
Wow.
Were all these names that I've had.
I love all of them, man.
Thank you.
Know, it's like Wu-Tang. All of them got like 10 names.
Right.
You know, Tony Starks, Ghostface.
Ruff McGruff.
Right, all that.
No, that'd be Dirt McGirt. Dirt McGirt is Old Dirty, who's also Osiris, who's also Big Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
And Tony Ghostface is Iron Man as well as Tony Stark. Pretty Tony. You know, I mean, not that I know anything about these, you know, about Wu-Tang.
That's about the show.
Yeah, I mean, I may have perused it. I mean, honestly, I may be, you know, intrigued by the story of a young man named Robert Diggs, who, for those of us who don't know, is the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, Bobby Digital, you know, Raleigh Fingers. I know something about the Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for the babies.
Calm down.
I'm sorry.
So Tirsa in the chat said, ask what the show is about. So you said it earlier in the show, but I guess she wasn't around when.
No, I mean,
you said
but also what he said earlier in the show is he don't want to tell y'all too much.
Yeah. But he gave us the concept.
So, you know, for those that are just jumping on, and shout out to Tirsa, man.
Yeah.
She does her thing in this show. Dope actress.
With a G here, pal.
Now, I don't want to cut you off, but Tirsa is one hell of an actress.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you your flowers right now, Tirsa. It ain't got to be Valentine's or your memorial. You are a damn good actor.
Yeah.
We did something in this very studio together.
Okay.
And she ain't have a bunch of lines and nothing, but her there was one move where something happened when we was talking on the air. She had just like this one move, dog, that she had to do, where she just took the headphones off and hit him with
oh, like her subtleties are nuts, man, for real. Yeah, so it's about this African-American male architect who's secretly dating this Caucasian female school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And they're hanging out at a hotel one night doing their thing, and she starts throwing up. We talked about throwing up in liquor and all of that. Mm-hmm. So the guy she's dating, like, shorty, hold that liquor. What's going on with you? She's like, I don't think it's the liquor. And she gives him that look. He like, nah, hell nah. He grabs the condom off the seat, the condom wrap off the seat, like, nah. She like, well, what if I am? I've been throwing up. I'm not feeling good. You know, I've been dreaming about kids. What's going on here? So he like, I don't believe it. He can't believe it. And they get in the car and they go and get a test. Because, you know, for men, a lot of us, we can't wait. Like, I ain't trying to wait for if you missed it.
Right.
2 weeks or what's going on. I need to know now so I can know what my next moves are going to be.
Or you could wait so you can know when your next moves are going to be. Get up out of there. Pew, pew. No.
Only jokes.
Right.
Yeah, so then they're on their way to go get a test. They get pulled over by 2 white cops. And this is 7 years. It's set 7 years ago, so God bless his soul. You know, when Laquan McDonald video came out, obviously there was a lot going on in the city. And this is set in that time frame. So again, I won't tell too much from there.
Right.
You know, they get pulled over, some things happen. So I think it has a nice blend of comedy, some drama, obviously. And but great performances, man. Tears, a shout out to her, Dave Cohen. I mean, our leads, they are in there just smacking in the show. And so this is the first 15 minutes of it. Other dope actors and performers in Chicago, producers, our whole cast and crew. I won't go through all the names, but man, amazing. So yeah, man, this is our first screening on private screening. We can't say it's a premiere because we are going to go to the film festival route and they want that moniker, the premiere, which is great. But yeah, we sent it all over the world. So we got Chicago on Saturday, and then we in Atlanta on March 18th. And then after that, we probably do maybe Dallas or Houston. Then we're going to go west, man. So
nice.
We like just building our buzz in the street, like a mixtape almost.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, we know about that in improv land. We used to do, but we still do that. Keep your buzz popping. You know what I mean? Do your show over here at this joint, do your show over there at that joint, so you can try to drive everybody to go to your main show.
Correct. So
street cred, Shout out to my students that I taught last week at IO Chicago. Yeah. Although I was just subbing. Last week.
Okay.
I was supposed to. This is nothing to do with me. We'll talk about this off the microphone. All right. That has been the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers, which Messiah is giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? The streets is happy. Everybody can eat.
Now these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for different races blending their juices. Who are they for?
Now these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those people who want to change the world in a positive way.
With their juices! Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize we can't open the book because the pages are stuck together. From juices! But before all of that, we're going to jump off into some of this music once again. Ramon, tell on the internet, crapola!
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Ways Remix. On Instagram, we are under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now. Check us out on YouTube. We're under Bad Ways Radio. Or you can dial in, chat with us at 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your love and get the blicky up. The blicky.
I turned the tables, I'm more than able. I ripped the cable. I told you, baby, don't look me crazy. I'll drive you crazy. I
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
I love you. Brand new. You're like the first person to get in here. You know, I never even drove before till now. You know, I'm just, you know, for the first time.
Hi there. You were giving me the eye, yeah. Like you wanna be on my side, yeah. How about we hang tonight, night, 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 night. I, yeah, was driving in my ride, yeah. You were on the passenger side, yeah. We were trying to just get by.
How many guys you know Mac you down in the dealership? Now you know and understand who you dealing with. I'm the difference, filet mignon, tuna fish. From the city of Bernie Mac, now who you with? Your vibe's nice like Sunday picnics. It's something in my heart. On the radio, you got me feeling it like Dennis and Filament. Lady got me loose on a tangent. You from the islands, you on the Miss Trinidad pageant. She laughs as I put it in park. We trade numbers for late night sports in the dark. Dark, dark.
You were giving me the eye, yeah. Like you wanna be on my side, yeah. How about we hang tonight, night, 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 night.
Funny how life go, like a commercial for Geico. Flow progressive, no Al Bundy methods, but a modern family. Far from perfect, but closest. Motive of hands on shoulders. At a glass table with my heart on a coaster. She unlocked the door like Sonny told her. Rolling up a hill felt like a roller coaster. Can we be fans of each other and exchange posters? I dial it back like, did you just call? She shows me the features and how much this costs. I was later signing papers, driving off the lot with you.
Was driving in my ride, yeah. You were on the passenger side, yeah. We were trying to just get by.
Hey, what's up? This is Whitney Tai from Los Angeles, and you are about to hear one of my songs on Bad Waves Radio, only on Q4.org.
Didn't see no show of his face.
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, is he mobbing in the slang and beloved the yang? And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. Man, we kicked everything off with a song. Your Heart Is Mine. Your Heart Is Mine by Muriel.
Murielita!
I'm Murielita! Then I was hanging out with somebody the other day, because you know Muriel will randomly go into her Spanish.
Yeah.
Right. And so the song, the young lady was already feeling the song. And then once Muriel started hitting that Spanish, she was just like, ooh. I was like, yeah, baby, you know. That's just what we do on Bad Ways. You know what I'm saying? We play all type of coaches and stuff. You know, that's our girl right there.
Right.
She got invited to the Latin Grammys. Muriel got invited to the Latin Grammys. Go kick it just because she is who she is.
Muriel.
We was the first to play her. You know, no big deal. You know, I be calling her by a nickname when we talk. You know, I'll be like Murielita. All right, Ramon, what was the next thing we heard?
Next one was Pugs Adams featuring.
Hit you with that name again.
Oh, that's Kate.
Uh-huh.
That's what it says? Oh, that's Cats.
Oh, that's Cats. Oh, my God. Not All That's Cats.
Oh, that's Kate.
Oh, my God.
Test Drive. That was a dope song.
Man. Some, like, solid, like, hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and man, shout out, man. Big up to Pugs Adams for still making some, like, just respect. Solid music. Because we know some brothers, and I'm not saying anybody's names, but we know some brothers who know how to do that,
right?
But they will choose to do something else.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pugs Adams for remaining true to culture.
My man.
You know what I mean? God, we need people to, especially who know how to make that type of music. Somebody who I can't stand is DaBaby. I can't stand DaBaby because I've heard DaBaby do go on one of these radio shows and do a rap. Do like this, like I did, throwing a beat, and DaBaby was spitting. Spitting like a drooling baby. Like he had this man was killing it. And I'm like, man, where the hell is that at on these damn songs?
Right.
Where is that?
I don't know, man.
But make the money.
Yeah, they're going for that money.
So shout out to Pugs.
I'm a consumer the bubanda.
Yeah, right. Although, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. So then we closed out with the Funkstar Interstellar remix of Orion by our girl Whitney Ty. Definitely, big up to Whitney Ty.
Yeah.
Mocking with a G here,
Whitney Ty
pal.
keeps it all the way 100 all the damn time. So big up to her. So without further ado, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that there might be a special prize in for the best question. Is that what we're doing? Or are we just going to give it to the person who asked?
We just gave it to the person who asked for it.
You already gave it away. Oh, welcome to Bad Ways.
Well, it's from the Turtle Club, so.
It is from the Turtle Club. Yeah, man, pick up. So check this out. Ramon just gave away free tickets to Messiah's events.
Yeah, so Messiah's Blended. Tickets are going for Tina B. Messiah's Blended is going to be Saturday, February 25th at the Northeastern Illinois University Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies, 700 East Oakwood Boulevard. They got two screenings. They got one at 2 p.m. and the other one at 2:45. So you got to see this project. I wish I can go, but I can't go. But
yeah, I wish I could go too. So let's not burn up any more of the midnight oil. I know
there's only 100 seats for a screening, so make sure you get there on time.
Yeah, definitely get your ass there on time.
Yeah.
All right, Ramon, what do we have from the Turtle Club? Sean has like 2-3 questions.
Yeah.
Of course, we can only get to one, but
let's get to one of the Turtle Clubs since they always
and that's why they got hooked up, because they always ask questions.
Yeah. Let's see. They got a couple of them in here.
And also, Sean Chantel, if you're still watching, you're still with us, tell us which one of these questions you want us to answer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now keep it going.
Let's see.
It's live radio.
Yeah, live
you
radio.
better say something.
I'm trying to get one that's
you dirty knicker.
All right, so here's what I said. I'm in a new relationship. My boyfriend complains about the cost of food he is buying for us. I always offer. Should I break up with him? Dang. He's too cheap. He complained about paying for a chicken meal that was $25.
Should you break up with him?
Yeah, I guess so. I would. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Go ahead. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know he's cheap. You know, sometimes people like. One thing I was talking about the other day was like people have an image of people and they make up this story of it in their mind, right?
Very true.
And so you create a narrative and then you look at that person from that perspective. But that person not necessarily may know that, or may not be the same thing or same person that you think that person is. So he may not know he's cheap, you know, and you might have to like let him know, hey, spend a little money, you know, not because I deserve it or we deserve it, but don't be afraid to like, maybe he's a guy who's probably trying to think about the future, you know, or maybe he's a guy who didn't have it all the time. Right. And now he's got a little change. He ain't trying to spend it all in one place.
Question. Look at it. See? And there we go. Right back to it. Just so y'all know, just like Kevin Samuels, Ramon is equal opportunity slander. No, I don't think. This is why I think you should, if you want to break up with him, this is the main reason why I think you should break up with him, because you asked that question.
Right.
Because you asked it. If it comes across your mind to break up as opposed to communicate, then break up.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Right?
And if that's more important to you in this relationship that you're just starting off, then you don't need to be there.
What's the point?
Right.
Yeah. Well.
So
nailed that.
Nailed
one.
it.
What's the next one? And also, Sean says he wants the first question answered.
First question answered. Let's see. My ex-boyfriend reached out to me to say hello. Nothing crazy. Do I need to tell my partner?
Ooh. What do you think?
You know what? So a lot of my past relationships or girlfriends that I had didn't end badly. So we remain friends in a sense. Like I don't call them every day, or they don't call me every day. You know, or I mean, I haven't heard from any of them past 5 or 6 years. I don't know, whatever. But
you know, I like how you cleaned that up.
Yeah. but no, and I do explain it to Leia. Like you know, I was like, well, I knew them before I knew you, and we were still friends before I knew you.
Right.
So, if one reached out, I would tell her, hey, so and so reached out, because either she knows them, because she's met some of my exes, and so, or I would just be fair, like, hey, listen, so and so reach out and say hi, or you know, hey, you know, we'll call the other day, you know, but depending on how the relationship ended, right?
Right.
So I think if somebody who had like a bad relationship and they didn't speak about their ex, and their ex reaches out to them, I think you should tell even though you feel like it's probably nothing, you should tell them just to keep that clear.
I agree with you. Because sometimes I just think it's funny sometimes when exes reach out.
Right.
So sometimes it's funny to be like, hey baby, so and so hit me up. Ain't that a trip? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's a trip. How they doing good? Probably saw I'm doing better, huh, baby? Ha ha. Like you could easily take that moment and turn it into something fun between you and your partner. And then on top of that, you're also being transparent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you should tell.
Yeah, the weirdest thing happened to me one time, and this was like not too long ago. It was my birthday, and this girl I kind of like didn't date, but went out a couple times where she sent me a video singing me happy birthday.
God does not like ugly, man.
And it was like happy birthdays, you know, like one of those Marilyn Monroe happy birthdays. And I showed Leia. I was like, hey, look, because Leia knows the person too, and the person is married. And I was like weirded out because I'm like, why would she send this to me?
You want to get nuts? Come on.
I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, you know, and then so at that moment I was like, I gotta show her, right? Like if I didn't show her and then she sees it later,
you had to show.
Yeah,
you definitely had to show.
Because if she saw that later, say if she stumbles across it and sees it later, she's gonna be like, what is this?
And I don't think she would take it bad. She didn't, right?
No. She thought it was funny, and like shared it with some other friends. Like, look at this girl.
Yeah.
Look how
Yeah. Wait. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's like, look at crazy, crazy behind, look, she's up this message, and she's like, yeah, and she's married too, and that's kind of weird.
You could, because nobody wants somebody that nobody wants.
Right.
So knowing your wife, I think she could see that as like a feather in her cap.
Yeah.
Or a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Because she likes herself. If you never came along, she would have found a mirror and a priest. I'm sure she'll take that personal. Yeah. But like, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? But if, like you said, nobody wants somebody who doesn't. But if it was somebody who was like, this might be a challenge, or this might be somebody who can, or I mean, I think it would have to come from me to like look at that person in that way, right? Like if I look at him, I get, man, like if Selma Hayek called and sang me happy birthday,
right.
She'd probably be pissed,
Yeah. So you just had to go for Selma Hayek. Couldn't go a little lower than Selma. You had to go just to go on to the top, huh? Okay. So I was sitting up here like, what would I do with Selma Hayek? And I would, like, if I, never mind. Come on, man, let's go.
All right,
let's do Sean.
Let's do Sean Chantel.
Well, I talk myself into some nonsense.
All right, so his first one says, is dating advice different to a guy versus advice that's given to a woman? If so, what is it? And for example, what would you tell your son versus what you would tell your daughter about the dating world?
First, let's start with the first part of that. Is it different? Is dating advice different for men and women?
If it's coming from a parent, I'm going to say yes.
You don't think if it's coming from like just a peer, you don't think it's different?
Well, peers, they're going to tell you what they think, and then I can't trust a peer. No. Like depending on how, like he said. Okay, so I'm basing it off the second question, like what would you tell your daughter? So I'm guessing it's like teenagers or something like that. But I guess like in the if they're older, then I guess it's probably like I can take advice from a peer, depending on how his life is going or how their life is going.
That's true.
Because I'm not gonna like take advice from some dude.
We got a homeboy who be taking advice from certain individuals, and I'd be like, hey, dog, dude ain't dated in a decade. Don't listen to him.
Right. Like they, people who know it all, like, oh man, she gonna be doing this, or don't let her do that to you. And like, how many girls are you in a relationship right now? No. Like,
exactly right.
I don't have time. I gotta play Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesday.
Shaved his hair off my palms. So what do you? So yes, though the answer is yes.
Yeah, it's different. I think it's different.
Now why?
Now it's different because if you look at so dating from a man's perspective is you're out on the prowl, on the hunt to get what you can get, right?
Yes.
So the advice for a man would be probably different than it'd be for a woman. Like a man would probably say anything, and then you probably like, you got to charm the girl, you got to, or whatever it is, what I'm saying? Like you got to do this, you got to do that, because it's like a little. I feel like men have more obstacles in the sense of like trying to get that woman or get that person.
Exactly.
And so the advice for them would be different than like a woman. It's usually like respect yourself, value yourself. Don't get involved with somebody who disrespects you, or stuff like that. It's always like for the women, I feel like it's always like she's the prize, when they give advice, and then for the man, it's always like, no,
I'm just getting warmed.
She's the prize, but you got to take her down. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds thing. I knew it. I knew it was time. Go ahead, keep going.
But I think it should be for the man. It should be like, you know what? Value yourself too, and don't settle for things. Also, like that should be an advice for the man. Also, like it should be like, hey, look, don't just settle for any, girl that comes around or any woman that comes around. Do hold your if you want your standards high, hold your standards high. So I think it's, I don't know. I probably didn't answer anything, did I? Well, let's see what Sean says. Did I answer anything?
No, he didn't say anything. But interestingly enough, there's a great little morsel of knowledge you had in there, which was as the woman, you are usually the one being pursued.
Yeah.
And as the dude, you are normally the one pursuing.
Right.
So you're not going to give The same advice you would give to the hunted isn't the same advice you're gonna give to the hunter.
Right.
So like that's the difference.
Funny because you said that, and I just thought about like a lion. Like before you even said that, I was gonna an analogy of like a lion, you know, and so yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with you. It is different, and again, those outcomes are different.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or what the person wants as an outcome. Man wants, when he marries, he wants to have a woman who does X, Y, Z.
Right.
When a woman gets married, she wants the man to be the one who is marrying her, or making that what's the word? The assertive, taking the assertive
right.
nature to not only do the marrying, but to like do the things that dudes do.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily saying you can't necessarily put people in a box, of course, but like if you break it down to like just, you know, how men.
Oh my God!
Because some people, you know, okay, here you go. But it puts, because I don't want to put anybody in a box, right. But like, if you're talking about regular heterosexual men and women relationships,
right.
there's a standard of boxes that both genders want checked.
Right.
And they are not the same type of boxes. Mm-hmm. So that's why you would give each one a different set of advice.
Right. I mean, it's like when you plug a plug in, right? It's different rules, right? There's one that has
what?
No, not that kind of plug. You know, like one is meant to be something, and the other one's meant to be something else, to receive. So you can, you know, try to change that up, but in reality, that is what it is. That's the reality, right? So people always try to change up those things and change those boxes up, and
right.
And Sean says, so does that difference prove that we can't be equal then? And
I can't believe you read that.
I'm gonna be
you allow. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say like, and I don't mean in a bad way. Like, we are not equal, right? As much as you want to be equal, we can't be equal because we're not equal. We're all made different, aren't we? Like men and women are different, and as much as you want to be equal to a man or a woman, you can't be, because we are all different, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all do our thing, right? So like you said, like a woman checks her boxes off for what she wants, and a man checks his boxes off for what they want, and it's different. So now if they was the same, then it'd be kind of weird.
Now watch me clean this up for you.
And I don't mean in a bad way, because that's the thing. When you try to explain something, people always take it in a bad way. Like, you can be equal. Like, when people say, "Oh, we want to be equal," you want to be equal like what? You know, do you want to be equal as in like making the same money, or you want to be equal as in being in the same opportunities, or you want to be equal as in being the same thing as equals? Everybody is the same, and that's impossible because nobody's equal, whether they're men or women.
Check this out. Equality, okay?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, especially when we're talking about this particular subject,
right,
is, and I don't want to say subjective, but it's not the fact that it's not equal, because you could say that it's not equal,
mm-hmm,
but it's not about what's equal on the same plane.
Right.
It's about what's different. See, right now we live in a society with a separatist ideology floating around here.
Right.
Division is like the biggest thing. Or people want to have an oppression off and all this nonsense. I'm more oppressed. No, I'm more oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how about we just look at it and say it's different? You can't.
Exactly.
We are not just. We're just inherently not
different.
The same.
Yeah.
We are different.
Yeah.
So sometimes people hear words like equal or submissive or whatever, and they get triggered.
Right.
When a person's saying, "Oh, submissive," I'm not saying bow down on all fours.
Exactly.
We're just saying don't be combative.
Right.
Please act like we're on the same team.
Right.
When they say we're not equal, it's not saying that you're less than.
Right.
It's saying that we're different.
Right.
So I will say that this ideology of how you give the advice proves that we are different.
Yeah.
Because we can't be the same.
No. That's what I meant. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, if you have
I was gonna clean that up.
If you have a plug, the plug is meant to go into that receptor, right? Now the receptor can be like, well, I want to be just like the plug, because then it wouldn't work.
And
there's nothing wrong with being the plug, and there's nothing wrong with being the receptor. Everybody's different.
Everybody is different, and in some relationships, the genders are interchangeable of who's the plug and who's the receptor.
Right.
All right.
But there is a plug and a receptor.
There is a plug and a receptor. So
Right.
so let that be a lesson, all you nice beta males. There's nothing wrong with getting pegged. Now it's relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize you stick something in there, you might get shot. We have come to the end of our broadcast. Oh my God! It is time for these shout outs, these outros, these final thoughts, and everything in between. Sean is saying, "Here we go again." Sean,
he said equal means equal everywhere.
Equal means equal everywhere. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know what, like.
Well, the thing is, everybody has a different idea of what equal means, right?
Well, then if that's the case, right. But then everybody has a different idea of what being submissive and this, that, and the third
Exactly.
is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, I'm not saying nobody's better or less than.
Right.
I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago, and I'm trying to argue. They trying to argue with me about men and women have it so hard and blah, blah, blah. You blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, son, we all got it hard.
Yeah.
Can we all just agree? Can we agree that we all just got it hard?
Like instead of arguing about who has it hard, let's
Why?
No, it's not
Who gonna get it hard?
Who has it hard? Instead of like disagreeing about or you know who's had the worst or who's had the who's been what, like why can't we just agree to say let's make it better?
Let's make it better,
right? Like
instead of saying who's equal, who's not, let's just say we different.
Right. Like if I was like slavery, like I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna keep bashing this and bashing that. Like let's change the hearts of the people who used to be like that instead of like complaining and about what they did.
You know what? What time is it? Do you how much time you got in you?
I got about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. You know what? Let's do this because this is something I want to do before we got out of Black History Month. There's an Ayo What Man I really, really want to do, and I think you will appreciate it. Now you said you brought up something really interesting, and that was slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of times when people, men and women, are doing the who has it worse,
right,
or they want to have this oppression off.
Mm-hmm.
We never go back. We never, like a lot of times, like yourself. I don't know if you notice you're a black guy. We're never not.
I've been told.
Yeah, right. You found out at the wedding when you married yourself. Yeah. But like we rarely are allotted the argument, or we rarely use the thing of, well, I was a slave.
Uh-huh.
I was slave man.
Right.
I still get looked at like a monster when I come around the corner at the gym, which is a thing that's happened.
Right.
Hell, I got looked at as a damn monster at the bus stop the other day. Some dude turned around, saw me, and start scooching away, and I started laughing. I can't help it.
Right.
It's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like when we do these things of trying to oppress off each other, I personally feel that as a person of color, if that's the case, if that's what we're doing, no matter what, if you are having this conversation, whatever gender you are or identify as, if you're a person of color, don't you get to just win then? By the basic bylaws that people are setting out of what's equal and what isn't equal and the things that we're using?
Right.
And that brings me to the Ayo What Man that I've been wanting to do, and I just realized this the last broadcast before the end of Black History Month, and I really want to get this off and see what you think, and that's why we are being brought to Ayo What Man. Now that is the segment whether we see something in the news or street corner makes us do a double take like a black man in the 80s seeing martial arts happen in the movie for the first time, make them say, Ayo What Man? What in the hell? What is going on? Is that Casey Jones with the Ninja Turtles?
Is he still sucking on those tits?
Okay, so check this out, man. This is something that's happened a couple times. White men telling me about how racism works. Oh my God. Shout out to the white men who telling black men how racism works. I still got a video online on YouTube you can find of when somebody called me the N-word, and I made fun of him and clowned him. Once I turned the phone on, to record him, he turned around. He couldn't call people N-words. Right. Hey, white man who likes to tell black men about how racism works. How many times you been called an N-word? Right. How many times have you been followed around the store? How many times some girl can't tell her family about you because your ass is black? white man, or I'm sure that one probably applies, right? Some people don't want to tell they dating the white man. You see, if you are a white person, period, don't tell me about how racism works. Don't tell me about my black struggle, because you ain't lived it a day in your life. I had a rich white man tell me ever since Donald Trump got elected, I've been real sensitive about racial issues. Oh, really? Oh, poor you. So sad for you. Why don't you dry your tears with one of your $100 bills? I have rich white friends.
Right.
Do you know my rich white friends never talk to me about? How hard it is for me as a black person to understand racial issues. If you are a white person, that's not you. Don't do that. Don't try to educate me. There's somebody over at a place that I'm not going to say. I'm going to be a nice man. And I'm not going to do it, Ramon. I'm not about to put these people on blast. I want to. I don't do business over there anymore, but I swear, by day I forswear, if I was a piece of trash like I know I can be, I would say the place that I was at, and I would say this person's name who had the audacity to explain to me how racial, how what happens when you make racial epithets can be. I said one night, yo, can I get a free drink as a black man? Ha ha ha. You know the punk ass bartender went to the punk ass owner and was like, Warren tried to use his race to get a free drink. I've been saying this gag for years at Comedy Sports, Annoyance, Chemically Imbalanced, I.O. Chicago. I don't give a damn what. I'm a Second City. I've done this bit forever. And ain't nobody been offended. Right. Ain't nobody came at me crazy. Woo. What's wrong here, Ramon? Do you think that something might be a little bit off, that this offends them? Because maybe they got a bed sheet in the back with some holes. Maybe that. Maybe you feel sensitive because of that. And then he's going to come to me and be like, you can't talk like that because that'll make this, that. And that's uncomfortable for us. Uncomfortable for you. I've been in this business for a long time making that gag, and ain't nobody ever felt uncomfortable.
Right.
Something seems a little wrong. Something seems a little off.
Hey. They say, what do they say? If the shoe fits.
Right. I'm sorry. If the hood fits.
If the hood fits.
Oh, then you must get on that horse. Ride out. So, Ramon, so this brother had the audacity to tell me about this, that, and the third. Wrote like a paragraph or something. I did not respond too crazy to him. I just said, okay. Because you clearly have some underlying issues.
Right.
You and your friends clearly have something going on.
Right.
And I don't want to go back and forth with you in this nonsense. I don't want to do that with you. So what I'm going to say is okay and keep it moving, because I've been an N-word for a very long time. This is not the first time I done ran up against some racial nonsense. So I'm not going to play that game with your ignorant ass. But let this be a lesson to anybody out there that is not a minority, specifically a white person. Don't ever try to educate a black person about racial tension, because you are losing as you speak. Ramon, you got anything to add?
No.
Well, that'll do it for Hey Yo What Man. That is a segment that's so-called street. Oh, no, it goes. That'll do it for Hey Yo What Man. That is a segment where we see something in the news or street corner makers do a double take like a black man in the 80s saying martial arts happened in the movie for the first time. Make them say, Hey Yo What Man? Man, what in the hell is going on?
A whole paragraph about racial tensions. And he white.
He white is the driven snow. Talking about you can't blame him. He grew up in the hood. Hey, you know that's a Matt Elwell joke? Matt Elwell did that on stage one night when Darwin called him a Klansman. He was like, don't blame me. I grew up in the hood. Yo, shout out to Matt Elwell. Matt Elwell is a damn comedic genius, man. That was brilliant. All right. With that being said, let's go to these final thoughts and outros. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. Shout out to Black History Month. It's been a long one.
Oh my
God. No. Big up to all those people who are out representing it, and keep up the fight. Don't give up. Don't let people put you down. Don't let people just single you into like a month. You know, it should be your whole life. You know, because we were like a lot of people say, go back to your country. You know what? I wish I could. And see where you be. You probably come right after me and bring me back here.
Oh my God!
Got you. You wouldn't have anything without us. But yeah, stand up for yourself. Be proud. You know, there's a lot of people who treaded the trail for us and stood up for us so we can have what we have nowadays. And don't mess it up. All right, you young people, don't mess it up. We're not even like 50 years apart, right? Like it's 70s, we didn't have rights. You know, we just got rights. We just got a lot of these things. So you know, keep the dream going, and hopefully we can whitewash these white people.
Oh my God!
Clean that, you know, clean their hearts, you know, one day. But anyway, this weekend, tomorrow.
Yeah, come on out.
Tomorrow. On another note, tomorrow, this is your Brain on Beer comedy show. You'll see comics do 2 sets, 1 set sober, 2nd set drunk. This will be at Midwest Coast Brewery, 2137 West Walnut Street, 8 p.m. show. Tomorrow, get your tickets at Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy.com. Come out and see this. We got a crazy lineup, so it's going to be good. We got some heavy hitters, so come out and see it. And love one another, right?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, as per usual, buy my book, Bound by Loyalty, at my website, phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. Check that out. Or if you don't want to buy the book, just look at stupid pictures and videos. Take a class from me at IO Chicago.
Yeah.
I am teaching level 1. You still got time to sign up. I subbed my first class last week, and I'm not gonna lie, I was super geeked up. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. You know, just watching people actually like, you know what I'm saying? And I got to like do like my own, like I did the curriculum, but there was like a block right there where I got to do like whatever I wanted to do.
Right.
And it was so cool to watch them be receptive
nice.
to this, to the exercise that we did, and watch them like learn stuff in real time. And I just got so geeked up. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, all right. Because it was just great to like be able to like, hey, try this. This is how. And then they get up there and then they do it. You know what I mean? Taking like your little methodology and trying to share it with somebody, and then them being able to execute it and then see how that works. Right. And see that it helps. So it was really neat. So take a class from me. You can still sign up at ioimprov.com. What else do I have? That is it. That's all I have. My final thought of the day is, and this is for Black History Month. Yo, race. What is race? A marathon.
Like, it's not a marathon, it's a race.
Right. Let's make an attempt to, and this actually isn't even about race. Those that know me know I don't even harp on that nonsense. But this is more about being together. Right now, and for quite some time, there's been a war against a unified ideology and a separatist ideology. And I personally think that the unified ideology is losing. I feel like we are stronger together than we are apart. We are greater allies than we are enemies. Come together, and much like the plot of the proof of concept blend, mix those juices. Nope, wasn't gonna say anything too deep. All right, our final song of the day comes from our dear friends Reliant Tom. They got a new project out, y'all. It is called Dancer in the Dark. Definitely check that out. Next month, every week we are ending with if I get the name out, the Bobby Lees. Every song, every playlist ends with Bobby Lees next month. I cannot wait because they're closing out that month with a concert, and I cannot wait to see
What day is it?
It is March 31st.
Okay.
And I can't remember where it is, but don't worry, you'll hear about it all month. But this is Bar on 4th by our dear friends Reliant Tom. And again, their album is called Dancer in the Dark. Please check them out. It's some serious music as per usual. They always do something.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, Reliant Tom with the bar on fourth will be breaking your law.
Hello, goodbye. I found the exit sign, but I can't leave until I try. Your lips, your eyes are telling lies, the kinds I like to follow blind. I was checking you out. 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 The room, the blue, attracted to bad news. It's true, it's cruel, it's nothing new. That look, that stare, it's never fair. That you want me and I want you. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you out. I was checking you We're not alone, but everything feels slow. You hold the girl you belong to. I feel your curiosity. You wonder what it's like with me. You were checking me out. 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 And if I could, I'd make you feel so good. You're lost on her, misunderstood. Your heart's like mine, a power line. The moon, the light, electric night.
Y'all hope y'all ain't laugh. Yo, it's the motherfucking after party. I had to look up and make sure we weren't still on the air.
Still on the air.
Oh my God. Yo, this the motherfucking after party in this BIH. It's another fun broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's shout out to Messiah for coming in. Shout
Yeah.
out to Tirza for putting this on to him. Fucking shout out to Sean for sending in questions and
Shout out to
arguing in the chat.
Frank Joshua
for fucking clowning me in the chat. Shout out to Ramon for walking right up to the edge but not jumping off this week. Hey, thank you for being honest with yourself, Ramon.
Oh, yeah.
Telling your truth. Do you have anything that you want to say?
Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Shout out to Messiah. Go check out his stuff if you get a chance. Blend it. Hopefully that takes off, man. You know, I like seeing people, you know, succeed because I always thought about, you know, like you always think about, making it and getting there, but it's always by their rules, you know?
Yeah.
But then when you like take your own thing in your own hand, because now technology is like, you know, you can do your own thing. And that, like, you know, we do our sketches and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, I ain't got to wait for you. Like, I like doing this. So I'm going to do it. Do it myself. And maybe if you pick it up, then you pick it up. But if not, I'm still going to keep on doing it. So big up to him for like writing, and being successful at what he loves doing. So
yeah, like you said, taking the destiny into your own hands.
Yeah, because people will be like, man, these gatekeepers
put you in the coffin and piss on you.
Put me in the coffin and piss on me. Come on.
Hey, yo, definitely. And
you remember that Frank's, what's that guy's name?
Who?
Sam Smith.
Yo, that's Ramon talking that.
Sam Smith.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Sam Smith on you.
On the real.
Coming out walking in
Don't do it, Ramon. Don't do it. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Hey, yo.
Shout out to all those artists out there.
Yeah, right, exactly. Shout out to every artist that we played today. I mean, we played I don't know if it was a lot of new songs, but there was Amira had a new one, Anthony Dancer had a new one, Reliant Tom had a new one.
I was checking you out.
I was checking you out. That shit is hard, nigga. Yeah. All right. With that being said, here's something that I found interesting. Last week, the fucking view streams went up. Shout out to every motherfucker that came back. If you one of the motherfuckers that came back and clicked on this bullshit, shout out to you for being entertained, or again, I've said this before, using us using this platform as a way to do whatever the fuck you use it for.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate you. I know Ramon and I both, like we always say, we look forward to this shit every week. It feels good to be able to have something that you at any point in time could just go click and maybe find new music, or maybe catch a joke, or even just look at these motherfuckers interact and be like, damn, no, they some silly motherfuckers. Whatever you take from clicking on this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Thank you sincerely. All right, what else you got?
That's it. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta go.
All right. I don't know. I felt kind of a little misty a little bit. I had to look away on your ass.
Misty Mountain.
Get a little misty in the eyes. All right, we about to